Hello, everybody. We are enjoying a special week of food this week on Shell Point TV. We might just call it Food Week. And along with all the other munching and eating, we thought we'd do a little Italian section here. And who better than to have our friend, Anna Marie Tesoriero, who's an expert on this subject. And we're going to talk about Italian food. So Anna Marie, what do we have here? You brought us some samples.
Okay. This is the sample that probably my mother made. It's mushrooms, and they're salad mushrooms.
My favorite.
And she put oil and vinegar on it. So that would be the mushrooms now that you'll get for the antipasto.
Okay. So we don't put that on the pasta. It's a little something
yes,
beforehand.
you could. There is, but we never
Either
did.
way. Okay.
Okay. That is from my childhood, but this is rigatoni. My husband's family came from Sicily, the
Okay.
ancestors. Now, they
Yeah.
weren't born there, in both parts. So this rigatoni I had never seen.
Huh.
But you ate it on a Sunday. Sunday was pasta.
Okay.
And it took a while to make the sauce. When my grandmother made it, and when my mother-in-law made it.
Now I know they let it simmer and cook for
Yes,
hours.
they
now.
browned the meat, they let it
So
simmer.
why do we need to let it simmer so long? What's the secret?
I don't know, they thought it would taste better.
Okay.
But things have changed since
Yeah?
then, yes.
All right. Now you would cook the meat in the sauce too.
Yes,
so that would
yes,
take a
after
while.
you brown
Make
it, that
sure
takes a while.
So that would be a reason for a long time. maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the meatballs go in last because they don't need to cook so long. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, you check,
Okay.
you know? So that was that. This is another pasta, little egg noodles that you put in soup.
Okay.
And my mother-in-law taught me all there was about soup and different things you put in it.
All right.
Because she had big men and she needed to fill them up well. So we did that with the pasta.
You know, I have a question about the pasta. Now, there's so many different kinds, all the different shapes, and of course, they've all got fancy names, but they're all similar materials, although you said these have eggs and some of them don't, so there's some difference in ingredients. But the shapes, what's the deal with all the shapes?
It's according to your sauce.
Holding the sauce and holding the meats and
yes,
how they, okay.
yes. And sometimes the meat is served separately, you know, and the thicker the sauce, you're going to use rigatoni.
Okay.
The spaghetti or the linguine is for the fish sauces, which are lighter.
Oh, okay.
The Alfredo, which didn't come into existence until about 20, 30 years ago to us, you use like a noodle.
Okay.
A
So that
thinner
wasn't a
one.
big thing
Yes.
in Italy, the
Yes.
Alfredo thing. That's
Yes.
something new. Okay.
Okay, and then that was used in the soup. Didn't know about it till I got married. I bought it. But different soups, that was for chicken soup.
Oh.
Beef soup, you used orzo.
you've got a different shape
It's
for
like a
beef soup.
rice.
Ah, okay.
And you could make it a side dish. You'll find recipes in the paper about it. We never made it a side dish.
Okay.
But my son, did you ever hear of pastina for babies? That's a
haven't.
pasta, but he was
Okay.
beyond pastina. He was too big a baby for pastina.
And then you said, speaking of small one, you talked about ziti before
Yes,
we started
yes.
shooting.
Ziti is very popular, and now penne more than ever. That's a thicker sauce, or maybe not as heavy. You know, for like a vodka sauce or something like that. So that's very popular.
And
Spaghetti, I find it messy to eat out, so I won't eat it. And there's angel hair, which is even thinner, and that could go like in a light sauce or a
I like the angel hair.
primavera.
Speaking of all these the spaghetti and all, there's this, it's like almost a mystery of when it's done exactly. This whole al
yes.
dente thing, right? Because if you don't do it enough, it's hard in the middle. That's awful.
Yes.
You do it too much, it gets all kind of mushy, right?
That's right.
So how do you know?
I never used a timer, but my mother would say, taste it. but she didn't like it al dente, but it wasn't
Okay.
mushy. So I used to have my husband or my children taste it.
All right, so they got to be
So
standing
they
by.
were
You
right
gotta have
there.
the tasters.
And they also, the pot was this big, I'm not kidding.
my.
So they had to drain it because I couldn't lift it.
Okay.
So that
This
was
is a
good.
family affair.
The family affair, even in my grandmother's time. And so that's what we did.
All right, now do I get to try this out here?
Yes, that
All
it's
right,
a little
I
on
just
the
wanted-
cold,
Now, you
but
were
it'll
telling
be
me about
good.
cheese too. That
There's
cheese is-
mozzarella, I think, in there, and
Yeah.
there's chopped meat. A different way of making, instead of making meatballs, you chop the meat and brown it and drain it. That's
Okay.
the new way. And you don't have to cook the sauces long then. And that's what you would do with the lasagna.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Now, you know, for those who want to sample some really good Italian food locally, who might not want to spend all day cooking their sauce, what are some good restaurants around here that you like?
Well, for authentic, and I use it in quotes, I saw that the Cafe Italia, little storefront near Publix, you know, the nearest Publix to us.
Okay.
That store is getting very popular with some shell pointers. And you could take out the food. I've never tried their pizza, but I did try their lasagna, and it's excellent. And they had chicken cacciatore that the people were crazy about. We were going, what did you order? What did you order? And it was a friendly place, you know.
Are there any others that you like in the Italian?
Nino's.
Nino's?
Nino's. He makes different tortellini and gnocchi. He makes different things, and his pizza is good, and his strombolis and his calzones.
All right. Now pizza, that's like a whole nother
Yes,
world
yes.
now.
Yes.
And pizzas is gotten very Americanized. So, you know, a real Italian pizza, you told me that they wouldn't have pepperoni, right?
No.
No pepperoni.
Maybe sausage, but it's mainly cheese. Best one I ever had was in Sorrento. And it was a thin crust, and the cheese was stretchy, and it was out of this world. I haven't had any like that, but I'm not going back to Sorrento, even
can't
though
find
it's
one of those
a
here.
song. Yes, one of those good memories. Yes.
Yeah.
I want to add for our grandmother. My grandmother is the one who her recipes are in this book, and so is my mother-in-law's. And there's
Yeah.
something about the Sicilian Arabic influence on the Sicilian side. But my grandmother, from near Naples, no one ever helped her. Maybe they helped with the meatballs to shape them.
Yeah.
But she stayed near the stove, and nothing will ever taste like what she did. No one can duplicate it. And my mother was the same way, and my aunts were the same way. We didn't get to learn by cooking. Somehow or another, we learned, but that an Italian-American mother, and even a mother from Italy, they don't want to
They don't want to share that.
they
That's
don't
their
want to
thing.
share it. It's
That's
their
their
thing. So
glory,
that's
right?
what it
Yeah,
is. But
yeah.
we're different now. Yes.
Well, good. Well, we're glad that somebody let people learn, because
Yes.
that way we can all enjoy wonderful Italian cooking. Yeah. So, you know, if next time you have a yen for some Italian, there's many opportunities, and you always have Anna Marie here, who's the expert, who can steer you in the right direction.
Yes, yes.
Thanks for being with us, Anna Marie.
All right, yes.
I've enjoyed this.
Yes.
And I'm going to enjoy this a little bit more as soon as the camera's off.